Kathleen Hernandez, her fiancé and his family, moved into what they thought was their dream rental home in June 2020 in Las Vegas. Their nightmare began a month later. The downstairs bathroom overflowed, twice, Hernandez says. A few weeks later, she adds, I noticed this foul and dirty water was flowing onto our front yard. It was wastewater. You could see toilet paper coming out of the pipe. She says her landlord is Progress Residential LLC, but Pretium Partners LLC is also listed in the property's records as having an ownership stake. Hernandez didn't know that. No wonder I didn't know who to contact, she says. The flowing wastewater problem isn't fixed, she says. It comes and goes. We try to avoid using the downstairs bathroom. We've never been behind in rent, even though our rent went up last June when we renewed our lease, she says. But many things are broken in the home. The dishwasher doesn't work, the upstairs shower doesn't work, we don't use the disposal for fear that it will break and we'll be liable. The lease says the landlord is responsible for repairing larger items, but Hernandez says the company is not interested in. NPR contacted Progress Residential's media office via email, but got no response. Hernandez is a member of Renters Rising National Tenant Association, an alliance of people who live in corporate-owned properties. On Tuesday, Hernandez shared her story at a U.S. Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs hearing, along with 6 other renters. People talked about living under hazardous conditions, flooded basements, constant rent increases, eviction threats, and landlords who are experts at exploiting legal loopholes. But Joel Griffith disagrees. Hess, a research fellow with the Institute for Economic Freedom and Opportunity at the Heritage Foundation, a think tank in Washington, D.C. Renters have a myriad of rental choices, he writes in an email. Renters enjoy thorough legal protections against wrongful eviction and unsafe living condition. One of the biggest concerns are cities that make it difficult for landlords to evict tenants who erode the quality of life of their neighbors. She is testifying in the Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs today, Thursday, as a follow to Tuesday's session. Corporate landlords take value out of their buildings. Ellen Davidson is a housing attorney with the Legal Aid Society in New York City, where 66% of households are renters. Davidson says that LLCs, or the limited liability company model, is used by large corporations to protect themselves against liability. It is very difficult to complain to their landlord about repairs because tenants get retaliated against for basically asking for safe and decent places for them in.